crowd in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carry now for Nick Chubb, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick: make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Second down, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The 4th down run successful. 81. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Gold.
Hey.
On 1st down, Wentz under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Christian Kirksey coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
You see me?
Blitz 5-7.
They can't stop me out here.
Hey, Gray 15. Gray 15.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Gray 15. Gray 15.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
Come on now.
So here we go.
Now.
The offense is going to stay out there. They're
Great
going
15,
for it on
15.
4th and 8.
4 down.
Here we go. 180. Hey, rip 5-2. Hot here.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And Tate's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Come on now.
The Eagles
Come on
into the
Let's
red
go.
zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. the Boise State along, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Check 15, check 15.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo! Hey, Lou.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Black, come on.
Watch the run.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets to him again. Larry Ogunjobi, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This from 36 yards out. And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I think that factored in. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Gun!
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A give, this is Chubb, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They'll run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Check 52.
Watch it now, Barney.
58, come on.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Run.
Check. 4 down.
Ram.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Christian Kirksey able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Great.
Trips.
Gold.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Hot. You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me. You got tight left.
Black. Gold.
Check. 53, Mike. Check. 53.
Hey, stash.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Christian Kirksey. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
All day, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And it is incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decide if there's a time to be aggressive, now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for as much as anyone.
4th and long.
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Z. Slow.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And there's Tyrod Taylor doing what he does best. Look, he's taken a few lumps along the way, and some people haven't believed in him. But this is where he excels, outside of the pocket, making plays.
As prolific with his legs as any quarterback in the league?
I would say yes to that.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Handoff comes to Chubb. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Baby, yeah!
2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Under.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Chubb, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Bring it, bring it.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
Over! Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
That's right, baby, they don't want it.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Run.
That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Wentz now to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side.
On the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Lion.
53, Mike.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
On the ball.
And he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon.
Goal.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball
All right,
away.
now, lucky
Should have gotten rid of
56,
it and
lucky
played defense
56.
with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for the risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Mills. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Lion. Hey, great 15, great 15.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
On the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. To throw is Wentz. And he rifles one incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Liz.
Hey, 4 down. Big edge.
Now Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
On the ball.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Black. Hey, stack. Gold.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 32 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. Drops it off for Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Slow.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Slow.
Now Taylor on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Throwing again, it's Taylor. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Detroit!
They'll run him now out of the gun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield, he's sacked at the 46. Brandon Graham in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Let's go.
81, 81.
Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon.
Liz. Hey, ram.
On second down, here's Wentz. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side.
On the ball.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Shorty. Run.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Aguilar has it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
Black, come on.
On first down, Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Eagles on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Great.
Again, it's Wentz. And Tate's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Golden Tate, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now, 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney. Over.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has that the game be expected? But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Detroit! Good!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got some real estate inside the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 26. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you can rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
Gone!
3rd and long for Mayfield. Look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football.
Come on now. Come on now.
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Great 15,
Myles
great 15.
Garrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his throw here's incomplete. T.J. Carey right there in coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Come on now.
The Eagles on 3rd
Let's
down.
Go.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hey, stat.
Check. 50.
Hey, stat.
53.
Lion.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, stat. Hey, stat. Liz.
Wentz now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Coverage there by Brian Body Calhoun.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 down, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Mayfield on 1st down. And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gun!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, I should not stop him at all from going back to him. Find him.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 41, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Wentz to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Wentz to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back to throw. Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An Eagle 1st down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
What's tight? Tight is right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
27, check.
1st down, Mayfield. That's Njoku over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And again, it's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Gun!
Hey, 4 down.
On first and 10, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Landry, the intended target. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets.